Welcome back to Clean with Kate. I'm up early again because I couldn't stay asleep. It's a bit of a problem I'm having at the moment. I'm really struggling with my staying asleep in the mornings. Anyway, I'm awake. I've done some of my morning routine. I've made my bed. I've got weighed. A bit of an overindulgent day yesterday, so not surprisingly, I put a little bit of weight on. My own fault, eating a large packet of crisps, which was not my meal plan. Anyway, I need to forgive myself. I'm feeling a little bit worse for wear this morning, so I've drunk 3/4 of a glass of water, but I'm gonna make myself a coffee. I've just come down to the kitchen. We did our evening routine last night, so the kitchen's looking pretty tidy. And there's a few things that have not been done, but mainly it's okay. There's a few things that need putting away. This lemon probably needs to go, but I could use it to clean a sink first. I don't like to waste things. While the coffee machine is warming up, I'm just gonna, have I actually switched it on? Yes, I have. Just gonna put a few things away. I've got my gym bag here. So I'll start by putting that away, because I don't need that this morning. I used this yesterday. Let's pop it into here. So this is where I keep my gym bag and my Pilates mat and my home workout equipment. Right. The hall's looking reasonably tidy. Oops. There's a pair of shoes here. Might as well put them back. Oh, there are a few things in the hall waiting to be dealt with. I took some stuff into a charity shop this week, some donate items, but while I was in there, I bought some items, which is always a risk, because I do love a charity shop. Oh my goodness, the shoes need a bit of attention. So let's put these shoes are waiting for my husband to repair them, but I don't actually have the glue that I need, so let's just pop them out of the way. My boots need to go somewhere. I just need to sort this shoe out, actually. There's too many shoes on the shoe rack, which means I can't put the shoes away. But I need to go through and see if there's any summer shoes that could go away now. I also need to deal with the mail. This is something I ordered online, some curtains that I ordered, but I need to open them. They're very well packaged. I need to put this basket away. Right, that needs to go upstairs, so that can go into the hall. Actually, there's 2 items here. I might put those on later. Okay, if I get cold. So, here's my basket for taking things upstairs. So I'll just pop that in there. That's my dungaree dress. Okay, so I bought these. I picked these items up in a charity. It was actually a charity fair. But I just need to make a decision as to whether I'm keeping them or not. The lady very kindly let me bring them home to try on, because I was in a hurry, but I just need to make sure they actually fit. All right, anyway, getting back. So my husband actually did the evening routine last night. So the sink is looking pretty clean. I need to have a quick look around and see if there's any items that have been left lying around. But it's lovely, He cleaned the coffee machine. He set the coffee machine up with fresh water. So it's really nice coming down in the morning and finding the kitchen's all set up. I don't think he got clean tea towels out, so I'll pop these into the laundry. I like to have clean tea towels each day. That's probably why I do so much laundry. So I'm going to just get a cloth out. Let's go with, what should we go with today? This one. I'm going to get a couple of tea towels out. Because we hand wash our dishes, there's always, the tea towels get a lot of use because we don't use our dishwasher, which is a bit silly, I know. They keep thinking this will be the year that I start using my dishwasher. When we had lots of children living at home, we did use our dishwasher, but in our previous house. But in this house, we've never had a dishwasher until recently. And so we went for 10 years without a dishwasher, and you just get out the habit of using it. It is literally a habit, I think. I used to love my dishwasher in my previous house. So it looks like although he cleaned out the coffee machine, he just forgot to wipe out around this. But you know what? He did all the evening routine on his own. while I was sat on the sofa, so that's pretty good. I need to be grateful. Right, okay. Probably need to give this, I don't know if this is the right answer for here. I was thinking it would protect the surface, but it probably is actually. I think what's happening is my dish matic leaks. So I'm just putting it on there so it doesn't leak on the surface. Right, let's pop those in there. These are dry. These are my bottle brushes. So I'm going to put them away in my bottle store, so I'll be able to find them. Let's pop them in there. This bottle could probably go away. Oh, I've got a post-it on my mirror that says list for the electrician. So that's something I'm going to do this morning before I forget. I need to keep reminding myself. I think I might write a to-do list for today because I've got a lot I want to accomplish, a lot of work frogs I need to get done. Right, I'm going to switch the coffee machine off. Right, and I'm going to go and tackle a task that I know needs doing. So if you'd like to come with me, we are going into my large utility room. I'm just going to put the lights off, save on the electricity. God, there's a lot of lights on actually. It's still dark. It's early in the morning. I also need to take that basket through with me, but I think I'll have to come back for it because I've got my hands full. It's got started to get cool, so I've got my door curtain shut. I've got a hotspot brewing in the entrance. I've got some company this morning, but it is very dark. Right, I need to put lights on. I spent about ages yesterday tidying this room up. And then my husband also went to the charity shop, has left his charity shopping bags here, and he bought this huge set of china, and he's left it all out here. So he's actually making a video of it. So this room has already deteriorated, even though I spent an hour yesterday in here tidying up. It's deteriorated in just one day, but he did do the evening routine. But I'm really hoping this morning that he will tidy that up. Right, anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. I actually want to deal with laundry. So let's clear this, reset. So let's set my little timer. I've been feeling a bit slow this morning, so I've got 3 timers in here. Okay, that's pretty good. I've got a lot of timers. I did treat myself to lots of new timers. I thought you only had 1 black timer. That's interesting. I must have bought another one. Anyway, I'm going to start with 5 minutes? I need to get going. I'm just going to start with 5 minutes. Right, so it's going to start by dealing with the ironing that I did yesterday. So that is actually ready to go away. So let's start with the stuff that can go away. And I need to unload the tumble dryer as well. That needs to go in my little stash. And actually, I'm going to deal with that today because I keep keeping these, and it's silly. I'm going to deal with it. I'm going to do what I need to do. Right, so that basket is for my husband. So he will put his own laundry away. Right, I'm getting sidetracked now. I need to just keep going with this. I'm going to focus on one area at a time. I've actually got 3 areas of laundry to deal with. So let's just start with his clothes. Actually, I'm half asleep. He did repair my chest of drawers for me the other day. Did I remember to empty my iron? Yes, I did. Right, so let's see if it worked. He's repaired I was having problems with my chest of drawers opening because the thing on the back had gone. Oh my goodness, he has fixed my chest of drawers. That is fantastic. So I can actually hang his trousers on a hanger because I can open the drawer. The knob had been falling off the chest of drawers, and I did ask him. He's quite practical, so I did ask him, could he fix it for me? And he has. So I'm very grateful. So I've got to resist whinging about the china that's all over the kitchen. It's going to be hard. It's going to be really hard because I spent an hour yesterday tidying up, putting things away, and now now it just looks like I didn't. Look at that. It just looks the same. It's mainly his stuff. It's mainly his stuff. Oh, so we can tidy up, but life happens. So that needs to go in there. That's mine. think most of the stuff on this ironed pile is actually mine. I'm going to keep going, just focus on this one area to begin with. My mind's going all over the place at the moment because there's so much that needs putting away. But you know what? Once I've done this, it could be really nice. It's Thursday today. I usually deal with putting away laundry on a Friday as part of my Freshen Up Friday. But I've got a work from home day today. So actually, it'd be really nice to get this laundry put away so that I don't have to do it tomorrow. Just be nice to get a head start on my weekend routine, on my pre-weekend routine. So if I get this into the baskets and then upstairs, he will put his laundry away, which would be brilliant. And then I will only have my own laundry to put away. And I'll just feel, it'll be a really good start to the day when I come in here. I won't feel so overwhelmed. And actually, it will give me room that I can put a load of laundry on. Right, let's get this area down now. I've done a lot of laundry this week. Oh, I could have used the tripod for this, really, couldn't I? The tripod is literally out. I've just walked past it. He's very good with his tripod. Right, let's have a look. Let's start on this next. So I'm going to start with the stuff on the little sock areas. I think that is actually a car washing thing. I'm not sure where I'd look for that. I think my husband washed the cars, or one of the cars. All right, so that's mine. That goes in my basket. Let's start with these. So I'll start by getting this. I'm going to deal with this sock area next. So let's get all the things that go back to the 1 minute warning. Oh, it's definitely going to take me more than 5 minutes. If I brought the basket closer, I could actually make my life easier for myself, couldn't I? But I would get less steps. And I can probably chuck things into the baskets from here. Oh, my husband must have got the laundry out because he very kindly paired all the socks. Because I put them in the little laundry bags, it means they came out in pairs. Although I mustn't have done it with his socks because his socks are not in pairs. I think I just do it with mine because they're so tiny. Little trainer socks. It's good of him to do that. Right, what else have we got? I must try not to be annoyed with the fact that he's made quite a lot of mess. Oh. Right. He has a huge office. Whoops. He has a huge office, but it is quite untidy. And I'm encouraging him to actually do his videos in his office. He's actually bought a piece of furniture to do his videos on. Where's the other one for this? Oh, I can't find its pair. But he doesn't seem to be using it. I probably need to maybe go and help him tidy his office. I don't know how well that will go down. But I'd really, really like him to use his office to make the videos. So I could keep my kitchen reasonably tidy and company ready. Right, let's go through. I need to work out what needs ironing next. Oh, have I reset the timer? No, I haven't. I've just ignored it. Did it switch itself off or did I set it off? At the moment, I'm half asleep, as you can probably tell. I don't want to do too much ironing this week. So some of these things are going to go away unironed because they'll be back again soon. Let's have it. The jeans are still quite damp, actually. I think the reason for that is I didn't empty the washing machine. When I empty the washing machine, I tend to put the heavier items, and the ones that hold more onto more moisture, I tend to put them on the top because they dry better. Things like jeans, I always put on the top, they dry much quicker. Those jeans are still very damp, but actually I could get them ironed. They dry much more easily while they're damp. I don't know when. I don't think I did this yesterday. It must have been the day before. So it should do. Normally these things would be dry. Most of them are. I think it is just the jeans that were put too low on the area, and they're still damp. All right. So this is just me folding laundry. I'm putting laundry away. I've put some of those in there to iron. I'm not sure they really need an iron. So how long have I done so far? I have done one lot of 5 minutes on my iron folding. Laundry folding. I think I probably need to iron. Do I need to run the iron over that one? It's not. These are pretty good. I think we must have got these out of the washing machine fairly quickly. I don't think they need ironing. This one's nice. It feels like it doesn't ever need ironing, so that was a good buy. I think it's a new... When we were in London, my husband went to TK Maxx. I think this is one of his new purchases, and actually, this is brilliant. It doesn't need ironing. I think the other ones, they're quite old, so they need more ironing. This is good. I'm having a productive session, making progress on folding laundry. This is just the process for checking it to see what stage it needs to go to. This doesn't need ironing either. I think this might be another new t-shirt. And these cycling shorts don't need ironing, so that's pretty good. Right, these pillows that I've washed, I think they're pretty dry. Is it switched on? Yes, it is. So if I just pop them on there, they'll air a little bit more, and they can go upstairs when I take the baskets up. Nearly there. Let's move this so it's not rattling. Whoops, just whacked the phone. I often do this. If I can't sleep, I get up because I've been lying in bed, tossing and turning for about an hour, not sleeping. And actually just sort of, my mind was ruminating on things, on problems, and I thought, oh goodness, just get up. When I sometimes get like that, I just can't get back to sleep. I find the best thing is for me to get up and just do something. Sometimes I find myself lying in bed thinking about all the things I need to be doing. Do you ever do that? Whereas actually it's just better to get up and do them. I've got a huge work to-do list. So I might do some of that after I've folded the laundry. I need to get some coffee inside me and some more water inside me. Does that need ironing? Or you know what? I don't think it does. If it was mine, I probably would iron it. But I don't think I'm going to iron that. Good. Right. 1 minute warning. 3 pillows to go away, and they've all come up pretty well, actually. I'm really pleased with those. I do wash the pillows regularly. Because I think if you find when you're changing the bedding, if you notice the pillows are looking discoloured, that's a good time to wash them. So let's pop these areas up. I might leave one set up because I'll probably do some laundry later today. And then it's easy. I just pop it on the area. But that looks much better. So that's the first stage done. Let's close that drawer. And the next stage is I'm going to empty the tumble dryer. Most of the tumble dryer contents, I think, are to go upstairs. So let's put this basket right next to the tumble dryer and they can go straight into it. So let's see what we've got. This is a towel that goes upstairs to one of the bathrooms. Yep, and these are mainly bathroom towels. Right, I'm going to reset again. Give myself another 5. Woo! Sorry, I've managed to completely reset. Give myself another 5 minutes. I'm not going fast today, am I? I'm definitely going slow. So the tea towels, golly, tea towels need to go back. I think that one needs ironing, actually. I don't normally iron tea towels, but that one, these have come out really bad. I thought, oh no, and do you know what it is? The tumble dryer switched off last night and I didn't unload it straight away. I think if you unload it straight away, things don't come out creased. But some of the tea towels are coming out very creased. I've got a big bag of cleaning cloths. I've got the bathroom cleaning cloths. I keep them separate. So when my dishcloths get quite old, I retire them to bathroom cleaning cloths. Oh, I managed to tumble dry a dishcloth. Yeah, these tea towels definitely I would benefit from the iron running over them. They're very creased. That's a little downstairs toilet towel. I sometimes use those as gym towels as well. They're very handy. But most of these are going back upstairs. They're bathroom towels. That's a tea towel. So I have my baskets organised so I know which baskets go where. So these are the baskets for that go back upstairs. So they're ready to go now. Just pop them there. Got 2 to take off. I'm not going to take them up yet because my husband's still asleep. While I'm emptying the tumble dryer, I always try to remember to clean the filter. I've made it a sort of habit to do it. Let's just take it over to the bin because I think it's quite full. But there you go. Lots of fluff has come out of the tumble dryer. Sorry, out of the clothes when I've tumbled them. Particularly towels always seem to produce masses of fluff. Let's just clean this filter out. Yeah. But if you do it every time you use your tumble dryer, then it just becomes a habit. That, you know, I find that if you stack habits, I think it's actually a book, isn't it, called Habit Stacking. Was it Tiny Habits or something like that? Well, I read lots of time management and habit books. Anyway, if you stack habits, they're much more likely to get done. So what I've done is I've stacked unloading the tumble dryer with cleaning the filter on the tumble dryer. So it's automatic. I don't really have to think about it. Sometimes I do always check it before I put the tumble dryer on, because sometimes if my husband empties the tumble dryer, then he doesn't always check it. So he hasn't stacked those 2 habits together like I have. But I do find it, if you stack habits together, it makes it much easier. Like if you look now, I'm just going into autopilot and I'm doing a little bit of ironing, because actually I've got a basket of ironing here. So while I'm in my laundry room, I'm going to get a bit of ironing done. It's a nice quiet task that I can do first thing in the morning when people are still asleep without disturbing them. I can't really vacuum. I can't even have my shower yet. I suppose I could have my shower in the guest bathroom, but then my clothes aren't there. So I'm actually, although I'm dressed to lace up shoes, I'm in my pyjamas and my lace up shoes. So I'm just trying to do jobs that are not too noisy. I'm away from the bedrooms down here. Plus, look how nice it looks now compared to when I walked in. It's just lovely to see all that empty space and the baskets ready to go upstairs. So, do you know what? There's my 1 minute warning. I wonder, while I could start taking the baskets through. Couldn't I? I could at least move them closer to where they need to be. And try not to look at this huge hot spot that's brewing. I'll try. I'm not moving very quickly this morning. Anyway, so this basket needs to go in here to be put away. So it's there, ready to go away. This needs to go back to the utility room. And do you know what? I'm going to get a glass. So I can have a glass of water. So while my iron's warming up, I've done a couple of extra little jobs. Oh, I need to deal with the sofa, which is looking like an unmade bed at the moment. I'm really hoping that my husband will deal with his mess this morning. There's the timer going. Don't worry, nobody can hear the timer, I don't think, from here. He's a very sound speaker and I'm quite a long way away from his bedroom. Right. Let's get this laundry ready to go upstairs. Right. Let's put those the other way around and then hopefully I'll be able to carry both of the baskets upstairs. I'm just going to put them over here ready to go upstairs. He's really made this an obstacle course for me, hasn't he? Where he's set everything up. I've just spotted a couple of knives that need washing. I don't know why these are here, but anyway. Oh golly, look at that. Is that the one I just brought through, or is that another one? I'm just going to collect the dishes up while the iron's heating up. I mustn't forget I've left the iron on. Let's go back to it. So there's a couple of coffee cups and knives. Oh, we're completely in the dark in here. Right, let's just get rid of that old coffee. So I've started on the next load of washing up. Okay, lights off and back through to the ironing. Probably that would have been so easily for me to get distracted there and not end up doing it. I'm going to switch some lights off because I'm not sure I need quite as many lights on as this. Ooh, maybe leave a few on. It's too dark otherwise. I can't walk through it. I can just see I'm going to end up tripping over this, so I'm just going to put it to one side. I still haven't dealt with my shopping. Oh my goodness. Well, why have I brought this back in here? Well, I've got 2 glasses of water in here. Right, let me have a little sip of my coffee. Hopefully the iron's warmed up. Right, I'm off. Anyway, what do you do? What do you do when you can't sleep? Do you lie in bed, tossing and turning, trying to get back to sleep, or do you get up? Or do you read or listen to music? Sometimes, if I'm really tired, I can get back to sleep. I am really tired at the moment, but my mind is just very active at the moment. I think what happened yesterday is I ate too late going last night. I had snacks, which is always a mistake actually. I had a bit of a snack feast. So I had cheese and biscuits and I had some crisps. It's about 9 o'clock last night and I think it's disturbed my sleep. I knew that air was going to come in handy. I'm going to put the jeans on the top because they're still not dry. I'm just going to start on the tea towels. They should only need a quick press. Oh, and I haven't got the basket back in here. That was silly. Should have put the laundry away and then I'd have a nice empty basket. Put my tea towels in. Maybe I should have 2 baskets for those sort of things, although that might be a problem because the threshold is once that basket's full you put it away. This is a really pretty little tea towel. That's so pretty, isn't it? It's a really spring-like tea towel. I love the colours in it. And it looks so much nicer ironed as well. Actually, it doesn't need to go in the basket yet because it's going on the air. Did I reset my timer? I'm going to give myself... How many should I give myself? I'm going to give myself 15 minutes. Alright. So anyway, getting back to early mornings. Yeah. What do you do? Do you ever have difficulty sleeping? Do you have any tips? Any tips for getting back to sleep? One of the things I have found sometimes works, which I didn't actually try today, is if I play ocean sounds on my Alexa, I sometimes find that works. Ooh, I think I've got... Oh, golly, I've just activated her. I'm so sorry. I hope I've probably just activated yours as well. She's talking to me. There's one in the room next to... I thought she was my husband, but there's one in the room next to me and she's just woken up and spoken to me. She heard her name. Anyway, I'll try not to say it again. Hopefully not waking yours up. They are very sensitive. But I find that listening to music sometimes or some sort of noise can help me get back to sleep. What do you find? What do you find helps you get back to sleep? Alright, 2 tea towels and now the last one. I only iron the cotton ones and I don't usually have to iron them. Usually they come out the tumble dryer and they look fine. But I think because I've left these in the tumble dryer overnight, they've just come out looking a bit like, I don't know, rather creased. I love red check tea towels. This one is pretty much, I think this one is getting to the point where I need to retire it to a duster because it's got quite a lot of holes in it because we've had it a long time. Oh my goodness, we probably had this one This is probably at least 10-year-old tea towel, maybe 15-year-old tea towel, because I had it in my last house. But I think it may be that's ready for retirement, because I've actually bought some new tea towels. They are in the IKEA bag, waiting. I don't think they were bought in IKEA. I think I just put them in an IKEA bag. I love an IKEA bag, actually. It's the first time I've had an IKEA bag probably in 10 years. I think because we went to IKEA, I thought, oh, those are really useful. So I was buying some things in IKEA. I thought, I'm going to have a bag. Because they are useful. They are useful just for transporting or shopping. I think I'd use them for grocery shopping. I think they're strong enough. They're just lovely big bags. I suppose they make really good charity shop donate bags as well, eventually. But I think I'm going to keep it for a while and use it for grocery shopping, which I need to do today. I need to do a little list, actually, because I don't think I need to do a massive grocery shop, but I think we are out of some things. We're definitely not out of fruit. Actually, we have a lot of fruit in the house at the moment. My husband made a fruit salad yesterday, and I need to deal with the rest. I need to deal with the new fruit that's come in and actually wash it so it actually can go into the fruit bowls, because I think we've used quite a bit of the fruit from last week. What we've been doing, we get a meal delivery box every week, and they've added the option to add. It's where they send you all the ingredients and then you cook the food. But they've added the option to add fruit bags of fresh fruit, which is really good, because I felt we didn't eat enough fruit. Because quite often I go to the supermarket, or we don't go to the supermarket very often, to be honest, because we get these meal delivery kits. We very rarely go to the supermarket. We have to make a big effort to go grocery shopping. And fruit is one of the things that doesn't keep particularly well. So I find that we don't often have fruit in the house. But I've been adding these bags of fruit to my meal delivery box, which does mean we're eating more fruit, but actually we're a little bit overwhelmed by fruit at the moment. I think I've been adding the large one, thinking, oh, we'll eat lots. But actually I think that was a mistake. The trouble is the large one has a much better fruit selection, much more variety than the smaller pack. And it's nice having the sort of more interesting fruits. For example, we got kiwis in one of them. We got pomegranates. In fact, we've got kiwis and pomegranates, as well as more. We've got mangoes, pears, plums, all sorts in there. Passion fruit. So it has made us eat a lot more variety. And I've been listening to a lot of things about the microbiome and how the variety of fruits and vegetables you eat is very important, and to try and increase the variety. So I thought this is a really easy way of us doing it, is to buy these fruits and then try and make fruits. I think fruit salads are a much easier way of eating it. I find we can eat a lot more fruit if we make it into a fresh fruit salad. And I absolutely love fresh fruit salad. It's the sort of thing that when I see it in the supermarkets, I always want to buy it, but then it's always really, really expensive, so I don't. But actually, these fruit bags they're reasonably good value. And you get several fruit salads out of one. The only thing is you do have to make it. I was planning to make it yesterday, but then I think my husband realised I'd been procrastinating on it all day. So he made it. He's much, much better in the kitchen than I am. Oh, golly, this poor little pinny. I should really made a mistake with this beautiful pinny. I wore it to gardening, and actually I must have wiped my muddy, mucky hands on it, and it hasn't actually come up very clean. I think it could do with going through the wash again. I don't think iron's going to do it. That was a mistake. Why did I wear a white pinny to gardening? What was I thinking? It's not my gardening pinny. It's one of my favourites as well. It's so cute with the little dogs on. Oh well. It's a nice pinny, this, actually. It's a one-off. I've had this a long time. I must check out this make. It's Emily Bond, I think. I've not heard of that before, even though I've got this pinny. It's not a make I think it must have just been maybe it was like either a gift or an impulse buy in a garden centre. But it is really cute. But not a gardening pinny. I've got pinnies that I have retired as gardening pinnies. And I've got some brown brown check pinny, which is really good for a gardening pinny. I think what it was is I had been wearing this in the kitchen, and then I did some gardening in it, and I just didn't change my pinny. So at least it was on the pinny rather than all over my clothes. But I could do with a really practical gardening pinny. You know, a sort of heavy duty fabric with lots of pockets for putting things in. That'd be really useful. Oh, I was looking online yesterday. I was on Instagram and I saw some absolutely fantastic dungarees actually that I think would be great in the garden. With lots of pockets. They were sort of almost like, I think they were designed for that. They were designed for sort of when you're working in either outdoors or on a building project or gardening. They were unisex, I think, as well. And they're in very practical colours. So, yeah. But I loved all the pockets they had. Ooh, this is going to be a tricky iron. I'm not even sure why I'm ironing this one. I need to drink some more water. I've got 2 glasses on the go now. Alright. I've started going into the sort of darker, the more sort of autumny colours this week in my wardrobe. And actually this week I follow the Fly Lady system. That's one of the systems I use to manage my home. And this week we are in zone 4. So I am starting to sort out my wardrobe. What I must do though, I have actually, because I've popped into the charity shop twice this week, which is, it's a bit naughty of me because I am trying to declutter. And what I've realised I'm doing is I'm looking for autumn clothes. But actually, and I have actually bought some. I've bought a couple of jumpers and I've bought a couple of skirts that are on consideration. I may actually take them back. I think they were a bit of an impulse buy. I may change them for something else. But what I really need to do is I need to go shopping in my own wardrobe. Because I put my out of season clothes away, so I need to take summer. I've started to sort my wardrobe out, but I need to I'm going to actually set the time today to do this. I was hoping to do it the other day, but I didn't actually get around to it. But I need to, before I go shopping in the shops or the charity shops, I'm avoiding going into the city. I need to actually go shopping in my wardrobe. I do like to sometimes go to the shops in the city. The bigger shops, the sort of department stores, just to see what's in, see what's sort of in the shops. And then what I usually do then is I go home and I go shopping in my wardrobe, because I usually find I've actually got the clothes that they have in the shops. I've actually already got them in my wardrobe because I have quite a lot of clothes, and I just rotate things. So yeah, what are the sort of styles this autumn? I just tend to do the same thing every year. I don't really follow fashion, but it's just nice to sort of have some sort of idea. My sort of autumn look is mainly skirts, woolly tights, bare legs if it's warm enough, boots, boot socks, that sort of thing really. Dresses. I enjoy. I love autumn clothes actually. I always used to love it when the children went back to school and I could get my autumn clothes out. It was just standing in the playground waiting for them to come out in autumn. It was just really a sort of nice time of year. In my boots. I need to go through my boots. Why have I put the leggings in the ironing? I don't normally iron leggings, but there must have been a reason. Maybe they came out the laundry very creased. It's also leggings time of year, so the leggings are actually come out. So there'll be more leggings appearing in my laundry. Hopefully I won't end up ironing them all. I haven't actually broken out the woolly tights yet, but I have broken out the boot socks. So I've had some nice wool boot socks on yesterday when I was walking the dog. Right, I think I might get this basket finished, which would be really nice. I really like to go into the weekend with an empty ironing basket, so I won't need to iron over the weekend. Oh golly, this definitely needs ironing. This t-shirt looks actually like a cleaning cloth, but I know it's one of my husband's favourite t-shirts because it has a really cute little dog logo on it. It's another TK Maxx purchase. He does get most of his clothes in TK Maxx. I think it's very difficult for men to get clothes in charity shops. I mean, occasionally you can be lucky, but generally men don't buy as many clothes as women. Women buy a lot of clothes. Whereas he has a very minimalist wardrobe, literally, and he wears the same things all the time. So he very rarely buys clothes, maybe once a year. He might have a little splurge in TK Maxx. Okay, he occasionally finds jeans. He can sometimes find jeans in charity shops because he's quite slim. I think he's quite often can get jeans. But I think this t-shirt, is I think it is his favourite t-shirt, and it is looking definitely worse for wear. I think he did paint in it recently as well, so it has got a few paint spots on it. Maybe he's got a new favourite t-shirt now. How many more items are in here? I've got 2 minutes left and I've got 3 items, so I need to really get my buzz on. I don't think the caffeine's hit my brain yet. I still feel quite underpowered. I wonder why. Why do women buy so many clothes? What is it about clothes shopping that we enjoy so much? When I was a child, my grandma had a lot of clothes. I think I must take after her. She had a lot of wardrobes. And she loved, I think she used to take me clothes shopping with her. She loved clothes shopping, but what she used to do was she would buy lots of clothes and then she would take them all back the next week. It was almost like the enjoyable part was actually the buying, the hunts for the clothes, buying the clothes, but actually she didn't actually want the clothes. Because if we go into the city, it's quite a long drive. So if I go shopping in the city, I tend to be very decisive. And so just because I wouldn't want the faff of taking them back. But I think if I'm buying in a local charity shop, I'm probably less selective. And sometimes I do end up either taking the item back or redonating it because I'm embarrassed to take it back, which is a bit silly. So I think I need to be more selective wherever I'm buying. Just because it's only a couple of pounds doesn't mean I should be less selective. Clothes have to earn their place in my wardrobe because my wardrobe's full. So I need to let some items go to make room and I just need to have a sort through. I love going shopping in my wardrobe, so I just need to make time to do it. And it's almost like Christmas because I put my out of season clothes away. Sometimes I use old suitcases to store out of season clothes in. Got quite a lot of them under the stairs. And I've got quite a few on the landing. Then it is literally like Christmas when I go into my clothes storage and I forget what I've got. Some of them I've had for over 20 years. Right, I'm going to stop the timer there because I don't think I need to reset it. This is the last t-shirt. Woohoo! Look at that. An empty ironing basket. And look at that, a full area of ironing. And that will just be a really simple put away tomorrow. I'll leave it out for 24 hours to air. Because if I put the laundry away after I've ironed it, it would probably mould. Because our house is quite old, and old houses can be damp, so you don't want to put damp laundry away and have mouldy laundry in your cupboards. That's a risk actually. One of the areas where I store my out of season clothes is a damp cupboard, and so sometimes when the clothes come out, I have to wash them straight away because they smell not good. So I really need to stop using that cupboard. I need to empty it completely and see why I'm getting damp in there. I think it might be that there's a leak in the wall or the roof. Right, I'm just going to empty the water out the iron so it doesn't go mouldy and build up limescale. I'll pop the iron over here to air. Good. Oh my goodness, I've done it. That's really good. I'm really pleased with that. So I'm just going to have my coffee now. Anyway, thank you for joining me on my ironing session. Isn't that wonderful? It wasn't meant to be an ironing session. It was meant to be a laundry folding session. But I've done it. I feel really good that I've done that. Anyway, bye for now.